Hi, hey, hello, and welcome to Power Word Play, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition live stream where a bunch of lovely players must protect two hills from the wrath of Tiamat. My name is Josiah Groff. I am your Dungeon Master, I think. And let's get started tonight with a little roll for recap.
Okay.
Gonna be highest tonight.
That's not me.
Oh.
It's gonna be me.
Kenny?
18.
7. Doric? 10. Zola?
20.
Natural 20.
Nice.
15.
Well, Zola.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna do today's recap. In fact,
Absolutely.
because today we need to have a different kind of recap. Because today we need to have a recap for someone we lost. So, time stops for a moment. We, the viewer, are somewhere else. Sola knows this as the fugue plane. Before Sola is Eon, as she was. It's her spirit. Nothing bad has happened here. And she doesn't know Sola's here. Lythertida, my light, my lady, my love. I had a friend. My friend didn't know me, and I didn't know her. I grew up with people who cared for me, but my friend grew up alone. An outcast surrounded by other outcasts, with no one to love her. And she grew up thinking that this was the way things were meant to be. With no one to love her, she learned how to fend for herself, and she did it well. But it was a hollow life that no one deserves. Her, the very least of all. I had a friend. My friend and I were in an inn. She was across the room, and she didn't know I was there. I was worried. What if we didn't meet? And when there was danger, what if she didn't come to save us? But she did. Because buried deep inside the hard shell she had built to protect herself, that was who she was, even then. I had a friend, and we didn't have anywhere to live. We were poor, and we were given a job, but instead of money, we were given a home. It made my friend mad, but it gave us something more valuable than we knew, because in that home, we grew and became a family. I had a friend, and she had a dream, a wish, one she was afraid to tell us, but that I know about. In her dream, she walked me through a woods, down a quiet path that no one travels. Soft grasses crunch under our feet. Long branches shade us from the weather above. Birds sing, but it is quiet and still. And the path leads to a clearing. In it is a place that is a lot like heaven, with a garden that's well tended and a creek that is clean. And in the middle of the clearing is a little log cabin. The roof is strong. Inside is a hearth that keeps it warm. There are plenty of beds. There's a workbench, tools, anything that a pragmatic tiefling could ever need. It is all crafted by her, and it is all very well made, because my friend was very good at making things. And I know it is safe here. It could be safe here for all of us, where all the dangers of the world could pass us by until the ends of our days. But it made me scared. scared that she might prefer the little log cabin over me. Scared to lose my friend. So I told her, we can't stay here. Come with us so that I don't lose you. I'll keep you safe instead. And my friend chose us over her log cabin, like I wished. Chose us over safety. Over a place that was a lot like heaven. My friend traveled with us just like I wanted, and I thought I was happy. But then danger came, and she asked us to run, to stay safe. She asked us to promise to make smart choices, to look out for each other, to stay safe. And even after I promised with my blood, I ran to the danger instead, and I told her, stay with me, I need you. And she stayed when she didn't want to, for me, for us. And she saved us more than once, in so many ways. She gave us skill when we needed it. She caught us when we fell. She fought harder than anyone. And then the danger turned to my friend. Keeping my friend with me took her away from me instead. And the safety that I thought I could give her, I found was all a vanity. Because there are some things in this terrible world that cannot be healed away. Like a pile of dust, or a broken blood promise, or my broken heart. And so, as a cleric of Lythotida, it is my duty to bring to you this precious soul. But I must ask you to hang on to her for a little while longer than most. And so I leave you some recommendations for how to look after my friend, Jan Tinker. Please be gentle with this soul for me. She's a special one, needs extra care. She is shy. She will not come out to meet you at first. So give her a table to hide under, and coax her out slowly by putting a few rusty forks on top. She loves blood. There isn't any blood here now, where she is. So, if you've a kitchen, a little ketchup in a bowl will do for now. She's fierce, so for your own safety, keep your distance. She might not realize it at first, but her fierceness will make her lonely. Give her a few small things to remind her of the family she found, to comfort her. A little bell that rings clearly when she picks it up. A soft bird feather that falls to the earth gently. A robotic arm of her own design. A small snake tooth, always sharp. A little toy duck to protect her if she's afraid. An encouraging word to help her feel brave. A patch of fur, coarse but caring. And a spider, so she remembers herself too. She won't be talkative at first. She'll start by only looking away when you speak to her. Someday, you might coax out a word or two. Once she gets to know you well, a sentence is the greatest gift she gives only her closest companions. I cherished every one. She loves to be owed. Let yourself be in her debt. That's when she starts to open up. Chide her about agreeing to come out of hiding so that she can tell you she hasn't agreed to anything. She's smart and likes a challenge. Give her a puzzle so she can think through it, but make sure it's a good one. She'll have it solved before you can get her another otherwise. And she loves to be creative. If you can fashion a set of tools on top of that table, she might come out after a time. Let her discover the materials to craft things she wants, but otherwise don't make them yourself. She isn't happy unless she has a goal to meet, something to achieve, something over the horizon, but that she knows is there if she can make it. She's learned to trust the light, but feels comfort in the dark. Let her make fire to warm her now and then, and to cast a good shadow for her to hide in. She thinks she's a monster. She's evil. But she's beautiful inside and out. She did more good than she'll ever let herself realize. So she needs others to realize it for her instead. We did. Keep her safe, please, and hold on to her soul a little longer than most. Whisper to her that her family is here, that they miss her, that they love her, and that they're coming to get her just as soon as they can. But let her tie now. If the worst comes to pass, and she needs to stay here, please find her a log cabin in a quiet woods, down a path where no one travels. I'm sorry, Eon, for everything. I wish I could stay here with you forever, but I can't. I have to go now. I have something else I need to take care of. Goodbye, my friend.
Thank you, Solo.
Take one of those now.
Mm-hmm.
And I like touched like my dark.
No shame. No shame. Yeah, you didn't wear makeup, were you?
Just got fake eyelashes on. It's okay.
I would like everyone to take a point of inspiration. As I connect to the music.
Inspiration.
It's been a bit of a
Probably fun.
I know. It's like I don't want it. Take your fucking inspiration.
Can I trade 3 inspiration for an Eon?
right.
Where do we max out on inspiration?
3.
You just, yeah.
Okay, then I max out. Okay.
Yeah, 3. Sorry. Alright. Let's hop into our session tonight. As the group stands in the city square, main city square of Two Hills, the corpse of both Grim Spitter, Leia, and what would be Eon. In front of you, you watch as Sola begins to collect as much of the dust as she can into a small jar, as you all begin to slowly group around this area. The tinge of red light in the sky growing ever so darker. The smell of blood and rot, decay and death, fire and ash growing stronger and stronger in this town. But in this city square, it is silent.
Sola stands. Channel divinity, you're at half health. And she says, Ramsey, the body Bring her to me.
I walk over, pick up what's left of Leia's corpse just by the hair, drag back to Sola, just put it down in front of her.
Sola feels this sudden welling of energy coming from her armor, and hardly understands what's happening, but it surges out her arm and lights up. A symbol appears above it, and her eyes light up, as do Lelea's, and suddenly her hand grips, and Lelea rises off the ground. Something within Sola's armor has cast Speak with the Dead. Lelea, Speak with the Dead allows me to ask you 5 questions, but I hardly care to hear a single thing you might have to say. So it is against every fiber of my being that I grant you the honor of the dead and will allow you to speak for yourself. Do you have anything to say?
Every word that Sola utters is flashing this light from her armor. You can see pieces of light coalescing around your shoulders until your full wings are out. And you see Lelea's jaw drop and form a twisted grin. Pieces of blood, half her tongue cut up but hanging out of this fresh corpse as she says, "Death is only a setback, you pathetic gnome. The next time I spawn myself into this world will be the day you watch the rest of your friends turn to ash."
I expected no less. Sins, now's your chance. Do any of you have anything to say to Lelea?
I walk forward and start to shift down. Out of my hybrid form, and I come up beside her head, so my mouth is by what it's left of its ear.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can hear me. See, you've taken something from me. Something very dear to me. Something that I never thought I was good enough to have. A true friend. Nay, a sister. I will expend every possible resource and every fiber in my being to bring untold horror and carnage to anything that you have ever remotely cared for. Tenfold. The hells can't save you. Or your pathetic excuse of a god. You are now my sole prey. I will hunt you through every realm, plane of existence, and beyond, till my dying day, and then afterwards. So you may think that this is just a setback, and that you will see us again, and I guarantee you, you will. But the next thing you will see is when I rip your still beating heart from your chest, and devour it in front of you. Then I will give you to my other friend's god to burn you to ash like you did our friend. I just walk back.
Ramsey, as you finish this scathing takedown of Lulea, what did killing that purple dragon mark on you?
It was on the hand.
The tattoo, right?
Yeah. The eye showed up on my hand.
It begins to pulse with purple energy, lighting up, and then you see it connect to Sola.
Well, this is new.
Anyone else?
So Rhaenyra still has her axe in her hand
Mm-hmm.
because we've just killed the dragon. Are you holding?
She's floating.
She's just floating.
Yeah. Her mangled corpse.
Kind of dang.
So as they're having they're realizing kind of what's happening with their connection, I'm gonna gently push through them, but because it's Rhaenyra, I kind of knock in between the two of them. Just not understanding my strength sometimes. I'm gonna look at my axe. I'm gonna look at Lulea. I'm gonna slowly raise it, and I'm gonna look right to Sola. I'm gonna put it back down. I'm gonna turn away and walk, so you guys can still see me. I'm gonna walk 20 feet away and just sit down on the ground. Put my axe back.
This sense of restraint as you walk forward towards Lulea, the purple scales on your chest begin to light up, getting warm. And you feel that same connection as a little purple energy flashes out and connects to Sola.
I'm just gonna look back and then look away again.
Each one of these connections, Sola, you can feel growing something in you. A power.
Scree.
Yes, Scree will walk forward, and he'll get real close to her ear, so his beak is just inches from wherever her ear is, I guess.
There's a hole
Because
inside
it's
of
still
head,
there.
which is close
The
enough
hole,
at the point.
whatever, yeah.
It was there.
Yeah, it counts. And Scree's just gonna get real close, and he's gonna say, "My friend sacrificed herself for my life, and I won't rest until every spellcaster like you is buried 6 feet underground for me to backflip on top of. And I won't rest until there's none of you left." And then he does a backflip.
Then it's a backflip.
Yeah.
As he does a backflip, both of your eyes with purple energy. Same thing begins to happen as you, Scree, feel connected now to Sola. And Sola, didn't even notice, but you are currently 5-10 feet off the ground, floating, humming with energy.
Doric, anything to say?
Loren takes a step forward. He looks incredibly distraught and barely even formulate a thought inside of his head or speak a word. But he manages to say, I hope the gates of hell welcome you home and keep you there forever.
Amazing. And while Doric does not have this tie, there is another source of energy in this space that is pulled. The remaining magical force of Grimspitter begins to slip away as it is pulled up towards this black energy, leaving the body of Grimspitter and flying up towards Sola.
Now it's my turn. And there will be no questions, Lilia. Now you will listen. You fucked with the wrong family. When you fuck with them, you fuck with me. I'm a cleric of Lyther-Tida. It is my job to ferry souls to my goddess replacement in the afterlife. And I get to make recommendations. Lyther-Tida, my light, my lady, my love, I send to you now the soul of a footnote in the story of the sins. One that thought she'd grown too big for the bottom of the page she was meant. But this chapter's not about you. It's not about Grimspitter. It's not about Two Hills or the sins or me. It's about Eon Tinker who gave her life for her family. For this soul, I recommend the darkest, blackest, loneliest pit of hell you care to spare an afterthought. Convicta expelle oblivicia! Languish in hell and be forgotten, wretch! And she casts sacred flame over and over and over until it becomes a sacred flamethrower and incinerates the flesh from her body, the muscle from her bone, the bones into ash.
And as you are sending this beam of concentrated light and dark and purple energy, you hear that voice in your head. Some souls aren't meant to be recycled, and this is one such soul. And as you look up over Lilia's body, you see a faint, ghostly outline of her form. That voice of the Valkyrie of light, or life, says, "This is a power you have deserved. The Valkyrie of death will be awakened, but this soul must be forever vanquished." And you feel if you raise this beam just a little bit higher, you can completely destroy Leia.
I look across at Sola. Sola, what was the first thing you said to me when we met?
It's been so long, I forget.
You asked me if you could help. Allow me to help you.
You lift your hands, and you all hear this ethereal voice go, what are you doing? Before just this pop. As this ethereal spirit floating above Leia is obliterated by this beam of energy. And as it begins to lessen and to stop, you see this gigantic shockwave go off, completely changing the obelisk behind you. You slowly land. The light from your wings dampening and falling back.
Solar shakes herself off and summons the lightsaber that was sitting beside her and goes immediately over to Grim Spitter and into its eye. And then thrusts her hand in and pulls out the eye and says, Galerian's things. She's going to need them when she comes back.
I walk over and whatever's left, I'll
Start
collect up.
collecting? Yeah. We won't get into the specifics right now, but how long are you trying to take?
I'll look at what's, I know, kind of with above table, how, like,
Yeah.
poof.
Yeah.
So there's not,
The magic items remain.
Yes.
that's true. So I'll collect.
That's what I'm referring to.
Magic items as well as the artificer infusion.
So
will still be there.
whatever is there, I'll grab Scree
Yep.
and drag Scree along.
Yep.
'Cause, oh no.
The bag will remain for a few days,
Okay.
but we do need to solve that eventually.
Okay. I'll drag Scree over. Help me with this. And start picking stuff up. In my head, I'm just going to Vi. Is she really gone? Are they both gone? I need to know. You bastard, answer me. Fine. I understand how this works now. I will learn soon enough.
Just a happy growl. Or maybe just neutral.
A still small smirk. Let's go. She's going to need these things soon. Collect everything. You okay?
I'm just watching them like picking up stuff, and I'm picking up like kind of random stuff that probably don't belong to her, but I'm like inspecting,
Yeah.
putting it back.
Yeah.
I'm just not very perceptive.
Sure, yeah.
Like seeing if I can find anything beyond, but I'm in a catatonic kind of state.
Yeah.
And then as Ramsey says something to me, I'm just gonna ignore him. Like, I'm still just gonna keep picking up things. And just...
I think that's most of it.
Good. Our work here isn't done. There are still beams of light all around us.
Gods, no.
Everybody make a perception check.
Yes, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 18?
13.
13. Dork?
18.
18. Sora?
31.
Uh-huh.
The fuck?
12.
12.
Not bad.
Sola?
19.
Yeah, that's pretty high. Sola, as you take a look around and take in the sky and the ground beneath you, things are changing. In your altered state at the moment, you are highly perceptive to some of the things Scree sees. You can't see it, but the feeling of magic becoming loose, untied to the material planes is getting stronger. With a 31, you're looking down at the ground for a second. Because you heard just this popping noise, and you're looking, because you're not sure where it came from. And then you find it. About 10 feet ahead of you, this body, this corpse of an older gnomish man lying in the middle of this road. Their blood all basically drenched into the ground. As you see just a little bubble in the blood.
Sola moves over to it. Do I know what that means?
Make a religion or arcana check.
Religion. 12.
12? Not really sure.
Was this a civilian?
Yes. Specifically, someone Grimspitter stepped onto.
Does anybody look at what this body is doing? Does anybody know what this means?
You wait a few seconds. Nothing. Nothing.
There was a bubble out of his mouth.
And then you hear another pop from a different spot. You all swivel over and see around a different area where Eon faced Grimspitter. In that area, another body.
I think we need
Disheveled,
to move.
blood bubbling.
I think we need to move.
Likely.
These are not safe. Something is wrong with these bodies. We need to... The nearest pillar of light, which direction?
Yeah, it looks like it's coming kind of towards where you guys came from, around the mines. So like outside of the city. It seems like now that, especially like I said with 31 and both your 18s actually, those pillars of light seem to be, there's nothing coming from the near the inside of the town.
It's all surrounding.
It's all surrounded.
All way outside.
Way outside.
Oh, okay.
Way outside.
Can I go over and like closely inspect one of these bodies to see like why they'd be bubbling? Just with what I know through blood and such.
Yes, let's say this one is gonna be investigations intelligence.
Yes.
Make an investigation check
Sweet.
with advantage.
balls. Actually no, 16.
16? Okay. With a 16, the bubbling, slightly reminiscent of the Bloodpool River that you found in the 3rd floor of mines.
So that's right, we need to go. I have a suspicion from things I've read in the past. This isn't good. We need to get out of here. Now. Now. Get as many people to flee this city now.
Do I hear or see people or fighting nearby the streets?
It's not nearby, but there does hear in the distance. You can hear the occasional scream or explosion. Nothing nearby, but as you kind of like turn around, you do see all of the gnomes in the city hall kind of exiting out. And some of them you see have been there for a while and are looking at the obelisk and what it depicts. You can see there's just like murmurs of confusion and people unassured. You see one person just like shaking their head no while they stare up at the obelisk. Another like 2 younger girls are going like and like whispering to each other very like hush hush, but there's just this weird energy.
So Sola will start moving towards them, not right up to them, but because we're probably a distance away.
Yeah.
But moving towards them, and we'll point at the obelisk, and we'll say, "You see, you were all deceived. That is the truth of Lythertida, not the story you've been told." I don't know if Leo was the only demon that was here, if there are others.
There's more.
But you see the truth now.
I smelled one when we were in the city hall before. Well, regardless, we need to get everyone out.
Doric, where's your conch? Start yelling at people.
Crowd control.
We need to evacuate this city. There will be nothing left of it if we wait too long. You must all follow
from
us.
the mines.
Yes.
As
It feels safer in the opposite distance, I'm assuming, of the mines.
probably
Probably, maybe, sort of.
probably
Maybe, kind of, maybe.
yeah. Okay.
We will lead the way. Leave no one behind. No one.
I look around. Do I see Fizzle's mom still with the council?
As you kind of like look inside, there is 1, 2, 3 draconian bodies inside the building. And you can see a few of the clerics that you pushed away. One of them is getting his arm bandaged while he's holding a piece of it. Another one you can see just lying dead on the ground. As you can see, people are scared. And as you are looking around, you don't see... I guess a good question is, who are you looking for?
Fizzle's mom.
Fizzle,
Like,
yeah,
she's
sorry. Yes. Jackie
Yes.
is currently helping move people out from the basements now that things are, kind of changed with Grimspear. See her just kind of moving around, talking to people.
Jackie, is Fizzle here? And Horse?
No, they're not here yet. He was finishing up a project, and he said he would be there here as quickly as he could. So he should be here soon. I'm hoping, if nothing bad happened.
Go find your family. Get them out of this city. Head towards Sola's, the Deltalk farm.
Mm-hmm.
We'll meet you there as soon as we can.
She starts to like, she goes to like groups of people that are beginning to coalesce in the city hall and starts to move them out into the town hall. See every group stopping at least for a second to look at the obelisk and its changed form. Young gnome girl, as she walks past you, Sola, you can see her do a tiny little prayer as she walks past you and just kind of like looks up to you and then looks back down to her prayer.
Let the tide guide you, young one.
And as Jackie quickly organizes people to evacuate, and you all begin to move people around, the murmuring starts to die down. And in that silence, something else fills the space. A sharp-pitched, growling, rage-filled scream from the sky, accompanied by the sound of wings. And as you're all beginning to look up, you hear the voice of some young gnome in the crowd go, "No, they're back in the skies!" And you look up and you see a squad of draconian soldiers. Their weapons at the ready, their muscles tense as they begin to go into a dive bomb towards your group.
Sola separates herself from the civilians, and her armor is like as bright as it can go.
And as you step forward, you also hear the sound of hooves on pavement. Ka-clop, 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 ka-clop. As coming around the corner is a familiar horse with 2 passengers aboard.
Just gonna look up at the sky. Oh, you're fucked now.
Yeah, you'll have to contend with horse.
At first, you see a highly armored, smaller humanoid wearing kind of like full metallic armor. Doesn't look like super like heavy, like plate mail, more like little scrap patchy, if you will. And a taller, dark cloak figure who, as you are seeing these draconians drop down, you see the figure kind of raise a finger. Raise a finger, and you see all the draconians unnaturally slow down for half a second before she raises her other hand, and a gigantic explosion goes off in the sky above you.
Just gonna look over at them. Oh, I like your style.
And as the corpses of these draconians fall to the ground, pop, 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 you see Horse coming closer. Goes, "Oh my God, you're alive! Oh, I missed everyone! Oh, Sora, look at you!"
Sola will run up to Horse and just like wrap her arms around his neck.
Horse would have to like.
Yeah. Jump up to him.
Yeah. And as you do, like a little bit of your wings kind of like pop out, and like you kind of like fly up and like
Yeah.
do it.
The wings.
And so, and you see like Horse is like decked out in armor. He is not just regular horse. He is like kind of like full armored horse, upgrade horse.
Wow. Did you level up?
And he goes, "Yeah, you're a bird and I'm a knight. Woo!
You really are a horse.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so glad you're all right.
Woo!" And you see on the horse, the armored figure kind of like leans over like, and like, and you see the face of Fizzle.
Fizzle!
Sola! Oh my God, I'm so glad I found you! Oh my God!
I never thought I'd be so happy to see you.
I brought supplies! You see him bring out a canvas bag, and an ally. So he points to the hooded figure behind him. Janelle, would you like to join the table?
As we always do.
It's not me for once.
Bittersweet cheering. Wow, we have a new player at the table.
Wow!
Not me
Amazing.
trying to be quiet over there while you're doing all that.
Oh,
She's got her dice, she's got her glasses, she's got her drink.
Yeah, we need a lot of drinks.
Yep. You see Fizzle and this new figure jumping off of horse. Would you like to describe yourself?
So, first thing is you look over and you see, woo! And her hood pops off. And you see this really excited half-elf woman. And she's got, she's got the pointed ears and she's got kind of curly hair and it's up and she's got like a lot of jewelry around. And she's looking like really pleased about what she just did. Like, oh, that was fantastic.
It really was. You blew them out of the sky.
I think that was the best one I've done yet.
You are a lot. And from the people I hang around with, that's saying something.
I'm complimented, thank you, sir.
Fizzle raises his bag. Does anyone need, I brought potions. Are you okay? I have potions. And you see, he basically pops it all on the ground. It's like, please, you want one? Do you need one? Are you okay? And he's like checking your wounds, kind of like, inside he has 1 supreme healing potion, 3 superior healing potions, and 5 greater.
I will take
Healing
a
potions.
That's for the people that can't heal themselves.
No. Fizzle goes, I didn't pay for these.
Well, then we better get rid of them.
Well said.
So proud.
There was a lot going on. There's only me and Horse. And Horse is great. He's very fast.
He really is.
What am I, chopped liver, Fitzgerald?
Well, you were great too. I couldn't stop this.
Great. You couldn't have done that without me. Did you see that?
That was good. It was
That's
really
better,
good.
better than the one back there, I think, right? It's getting better as we go.
Yes, that is true. You didn't singe my eyebrow off this time, so positive.
Right. Positive. That's right. Okay, where's the next one?
Well, we'll probably find some more very soon enough.
I should hope so.
Quickly, everybody, let's drink these potions up. What have we? How many we have of what?
Fizzle just dropped them all off so we didn't see.
Why don't we just write it?
Yeah, someone want to
Yeah.
write it?
Because I mean, we need them now is the thing.
Yeah.
So like, let's chug.
1 superior, 1 supreme,
You drink the supreme. Just do it.
3 superior,
Okay.
5 greater.
Oh, 1 supreme, 5 greater.
A supreme is
Fuck ton.
It's like the best
20d4
one.
plus 20.
Something like that.
It's amazing.
I wrote it down so you guys can look it up.
I'm taking 2 graders to start with.
Sure.
I would just take
So
one. I'll just take
We're
one.
down to 3.
Okay.
And you'll take 1, so
Yep.
we're down to 2. Remind me, grader is 4d4.
I will look it up.
Yeah, 44 plus 4
Thank
Okay,
you.
so
I
I
looked
need
it up.
8 d4
plus 8.
plus 8 to start. Ooh, that was a really good one.
Damn it!
I'll take a grader as well.
You could take the last 2 if you wanted. Like you might as well just take the last 2.
Oh, sure.
You're pretty quick and you can get around. So
Okay.
worst case, if you had to like,
Give it to one of us.
Yeah.
So I'll use 1 and then just hold 1.
Sure. Yeah.
Might I suggest that you not take too much time? Judging by everything we encountered on the way here, there's not much wiggle room.
We're drinking as fast as we can.
I know you can do better.
I can't really. I'm not racist.
I know you're new, but
Sir, I'm the original. Carry on. Okay. Fitzgerald knows where it's next.
Do you have a name?
Right, sorry. My name's Eshif. Eshif Yarrow.
Ishif.
Shifio.
Pleased to
That's
meet you, Ishif.
I was in the potion shop with horse. Turns out really hard to get a horse through the door, but we made it work because this one blew it up. I could have been a little bit further away from the door, but I appreciate your help.
The eyebrows look better now. It's an improvement, truly.
Anyway,
Seems good at the blowing up of things.
She does.
So
She does.
good, you have no idea. Actually, you kind of do, because you saw like
I
maybe
did see that.
6 ninths of it up there, but you could do better.
6. What?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Has everybody drank?
I don't need to drink right now. I'm just working on it.
Okay. Okay.
hey, wait. Yes, when we were coming, we saw the pillars of light. I'm sure you've all been close by. I have a theory, but where's Eon?
And I just flash him a look.
Right, the little tiefling one. You mentioned that. Right, we were expecting a little tiefling girl.
Watch.
Shola?
You would be wise to stop mentioning her name without knowing her.
No, she deserves to be mentioned. She's gone.
Gone.
She's here, and she holds up the jar.
Oh no.
For now, she's not going to stay like this.
You can bring her back?
No, we're going to work on it.
We will find a way. It's fine. We'll find a way. She'll be fine.
We don't have time.
No, okay.
Well, nothing like wanting to avoid grief to go and kill some things.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, the Pillars of Light. So, Lileia came back.
Oh no. I saw Grimspitter, but
They are taken care of.
You killed them?
And better. And they are gone for now. But Lileia told us that this was a plane shift spell. Two Hills is not going to be here much longer. We need to escape now.
I'll break it.
Oh, okay. So we need to get as many people as we can. We need to say something to them. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, no.
Doric.
Doric, the conch. Announce as far and wide as you can that the city is being evacuated, and to everybody to head towards the main gate. It's the largest gate, the fastest way out. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes
Like
sense.
there's 2 ways you can go, north or south, out of the town, basically.
And we came in from the south?
Yeah.
Yeah. Head south.
Yeah. South.
Eric slowly stands up and he holds the conch in front of him. He starts to sing. My friend is dead. I bet yours are too.
Oh.
All taken too soon. Save yourself if it's the last thing you do. Save yourself. It's what they would have wanted you to do. They were taken too soon. So go run away. Discover the great beyond. Scurry and hide. There's no shame in staying alive. Seek shelter and safety. Let not this day be your last. Bye, young tinker. I wish I'd heard your laugh. It's my children residents of Two Hills. Your home is not safe any longer. You must flee. Flee as far away as you can. And quickly. You must go. Now.
All right. Amazing. Doric, can you make a performance check for me?
With advantage.
With advantage.
He literally sang.
I need that advantage.
Oh.
I'm gonna inspire that one.
Yeah.
Nat 20 on the third.
Amazing.
Jesus Christ.
What's your total, just so we know?
33.
33.
Terrible. That was beautiful.
That was amazing.
Yeah, wow.
Doric's song echoes throughout the town. And you all hear, at least in the instant vicinity, the quietness of people as they listened in. And as the words sunk through, before the song had even finished, people began to move.
And us too.
And the sins as well.
Let's go.
Solo will hop on the cart beside whoever's driving. Hurry on, everybody. Assuming everybody else does the same. And who's driving? Fizzle?
Sure. We'll say Fizzle. Yeah.
Sure.
Him and horse have it.
We've gotten quite close, we have.
Their
I like to
armor's
think that
connected.
E-Chef is driving.
Oh, yeah?
Sure.
Over.
You can just hold the reins if you want.
This works just perfectly.
Okay. Alright.
Are you close, Fizzle? I say as we are moving because I don't want to just be standing here.
Uh-huh.
He's
Let's
been
go,
such a great
horse.
help.
As you guys are all kind of like grouping people up and kind of like getting them along to move forward, you hear kind of like a commotion behind you, just like oh, like some like exclamations of surprise and some happiness as you see a familiar group kind of turning the corner. Rocks the Fallen
With fuck these guys.
with 4 members this time.
Hey, they found him.
A dwarf with a very flat red mohawk is moving with some difficulty, bandages wrapped around his face and some on his arm. As you see the group kind of like coming up to you guys and go, "Hi, we made it," and you see the little dwarf.
I'm so glad you found your singer. He looks like he's in bad shape. I have a feeling he's not going to be singing for a while.
Dan kind of, yeah, but he's alive. So thank you all for what you did and what you helped us to do. So we're here to return the favor. What is there anything we can assist you with?
Well, I mean, in gathering and ferrying people out of the city. We're trying to escape. These pillars of light are a doomsday for Two Hills.
Okay, evacuation efforts.
Yes.
How are we spreading the word?
Well, I mean, we just had
The voice that came through.
Yes, that's right. You
Okay.
heard it.
Yes, we did. But very quietly. We may need to spread the word around a little bit.
I have an idea.
Hmm.
You tell 2 people and tell them to tell 2 people. And then tell them to tell 2 people. And before you know it, everyone will know.
I was thinking more along the lines of the 4 of us with your front man there might be able to quickly spread the word if we can sing throughout the towns. It's hard to play an instrument and run, but we can make it work with a singer. We can make it work. We can make it loud. But we need a few minutes.
Yeah. Please, Doric has the voice of an angel. I never knew.
To be fair, you never really asked.
Oh, yes. Fizzle, have you met Doric?
Yeah.
Do you know that Doric and Sola are married now?
What?
That's not true.
What happened in the mines, you guys? What happened?
Darryll, that's
So
very
much.
different than how you described your relationship with
Do
Sola.
I told you that in confidence? You
Pardon?
should. We are going to get going now, right?
You and I need to...
Come on, horse! Giddy up! Oh god!
None of those
So-
things are.
So you, with the voice of an angel, you don't look that fast. Can you make yourself go faster?
Well, I'm a little short. Not really.
You look tired, tapped out.
It's been a rather long day for sure.
I can help you for 10 minutes, and she'll come over and smack you on the shoulder and cast fly.
Ooh.
So if you go quickly, maybe you can take the air, they can take the ground, warn as many people as you can, and then send all the red-skinned demons our way.
I can do that.
Thank you,
My
Doric.
rock's calling. We should head out. There's no time to waste.
As you're all talking, in front of you, one of the corpses in the streets shift,
Firebolt.
explodes.
Sorry. No, we're not destroying the coming alive dead bodies.
Is
You
that
don't
what they're
want to?
doing?
No.
It shifts again.
You just...
Firebolt.
This time it does not resist. It does not shake from your firebolt. It looks up the corpse, transforming in front of you into a thin, gray-skinned humanoid with long, sharp teeth and a bony spine as it looks up at all of you and then looks towards the center. It stands up. You hear just crackling. Its eyes focused on a position away from you as it begins to slowly
One that we possibly came from.
walk forward. Maybe
So is it walking towards us?
more to the side.
Oh.
If you are going north, it is going west. 20 feet in front of you. As it slowly
I don't know if we have time for
lurches
this.
forward.
What is that?
Do I know? Is it a bone
Oh,
devil?
it's a fiend.
Yeah.
Oh, so
It's
you
a
know.
fiend.
It's a bone devil. Or some kind of...
Maybe not that intense, but potentially somewhere along that line.
That is the beginning of what's to come for Two Hills. The hells are seeping through.
Are there still... Sorry, go ahead.
We don't have much time. This is a vanguard to what is to come. We need to leave now.
Are there still people in that direction that it is headed?
Yes, but as it continues along its path, you see people running away. It does not chase them. It does not follow them. It is
Solely
walking
focused.
in a singular direction.
It's being called towards something. As much as I hate to see it walk away, I think we need to wrangle the rest of the people here and get them somewhere safe.
Yep. Yep. As long as rocks have fallen, you can still get the word out without being stopped, essentially. Then
We're a pretty quick crew.
Did-
If Doric, with his floatingness, can handle the east side of the town, we should be able to handle the west, and should spread the message to everyone it needs to hit.
Then go with speed. Now.
Alright. Godspeed.
I look over at Fizzle. Have you seen your mother?
No, I haven't.
Balls. I told her to look for you and your father. And get to the Del Talk farm.
Okay.
We need your help, though. Yours as well, if you're willing.
Of course, I wouldn't leave. I'm not leaving.
I mean, help with what?
Getting these people out into safety.
Yep. I'm a bit of a one-trick pony. I can blow things up, but if that's helpful...
I just stunned for a moment, seeing similarities. That'll be any help you can provide. That would be more than enough for either of you. Please let us go.
Okay.
Grab as many people as we can along the way. I hop out of the cart and start grabbing gnomes and chucking them up to Rainier.
Yeah, I think that's where we focus our efforts. Is like this thing can walk off, but we are getting people out and getting ourselves out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
While rocks have fallen and spreads the word.
Okay, awesome. Alright. Dan the man kind of like looks to you all. He looks to you, Ramsey, and just goes, sorry. Just try to remember we did good as musicians, right? We just wanted to be musicians.
You are not just musicians. You can call yourselves heroes.
The dwarf like raises a fist over to you.
I'm going to hang myself for that in the morning.
You see the dwarf Rockefeller Stonecutter take out a little triangle. Goes,
Oh God. We need to go now.
and the four of them run off in one direction to the west of two hills, a melody playing from their instruments as they slowly leave your view.
And Doric?
And Doric.
It's been wonderful. Give as many people as you can. But not the fate of Eon be standard for this town. Let us go. Best of luck.
As to you.
Sola,
Yes, Doric.
I love you. With that, I love you. You will get his last bardic inspiration, and he will fly off into the sunset.
Let's look at Scree. That was good.
I want them to kiss.
It can fly.
I love you too, Doric, she says as he disappears. As a friend.
I was handing a gold over.
What? We should be on our way then.
Yes, let's go.
Amazing.
Full disclosure, I've never done that really in that way before, so hopefully he's fine. He'll be
Oh,
fine.
that's a new one.
He's built of sterner stuff than he looks.
Ah.
We should go though. Go on horse's ass.
Yeah, sure. Fizzle, and I guess Ishif also holding the reins.
And Zola will like light herself up in the carriage so that people will follow. And
yeah, make
Just
a
telling
weekend.
people, follow the light, follow the light.
come towards the light.
Yeah.
Not that light, no, that light.
Over here. Not the up.
Salvation this way.
Within a short amount of time, you traverse this area of Two Hills. This very destroyed area where not only are there not many gnomes or people around, at this point you don't even see draconians in the sky or in the streets, and the sound of screaming and cries of blood have completely silenced. But you continue onwards, continuing south with your small caravan of people, more joining and growing until around 100 gnomes have collected themselves with your party, following the light of Sola, hearing the sounds of Doric and Rocks Fallen. And in very quick time, you find yourselves back at the gate. The metal on it shifting as you all begin to walk forward until that familiar face is made.
Fizzle doesn't need to let us out now? Do we need to do anything here? I thought we're just open.
I also thought that. Fizzle hops out of the cart. He walks up to the gate, and as he does, the gate's mouth opens and goes, "State your business for leaving." And Fizzle goes, For leaving? Trade? And the mouth goes, "Access denied, unauthorized leaving of Two Hills."
For God's sakes. Shall we deal with this our way?
She's not going to say anything, but
Yeah.
shall our new friend maybe?
Oh, please. Please do.
Okay.
Go for it.
All right, everybody back away. Nobody be close.
Oh,
Fitzgerald.
oh, yeah. Oh,
Is that a good idea?
What are we doing?
How big of a boom
How big of a boom?
to make a hole?
A hole in that?
Yes, Team up, sir.
Big, very large, extremely large. Maybe not possible, but worth a try?
All right. And she'll gather herself up
Oh,
to her
God.
first
I
self,
grab Fizzle and just start.
and her hair kind of collects with almost like electricity, but it's a fiery electricity. And she goes, "Ah!" with exactly that noise in flamers, and we'll cast. Let's just try a level. Let's try a level 4 fireball.
Okay. Go for a fireball. You roll damage for me?
Just damage.
Yeah. The door does not make its deck save.
Kind of nice of a kid that needs
door
it
doesn't move out
opens.
of the
Yeah.
No,
6.
incorrect.
I need 3 more d6.
Oh no.
9 d6. That's right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
It's so much fun. You're just like, all the dice.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 29, 34 points of damage.
34 points of damage.
Which ones were yours?
Nice.
They're all just jumbled.
We got all mixed up in it somehow.
So you see as this gigantic explosion collides into this wall, and as the smoke clears and fades, you see a huge crack through the middle of it, kind of like right through the mouth and up to the side of this mechanical nose that's created into the door. As the door goes, unauthorized breach of force.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Uh-oh. Okay, hold on.
That was a good one.
That really was a good one, and it didn't work. Fizzle, these were battle tested, I assume, when you were built.
Oh no. As he says, oh no, the eyes on the door start flashing red. He goes, that's an alarm. That's the alarm.
Okay, back, everybody back. Further away.
Yeah.
Fuck, shit.
Did you build gnomes build?
Okay. Dragon?
No, I think... where... Is the magistrate here? What's his nuts?
The high priest.
The high priest. Is he here with us? And the lady with the... music like Elderfoot?
Elderfoot.
You
Yeah.
try to look. You guys do not check. Make a perception check.
Okay, I'm percepting now. That's a good one. 27.
27? Okay. With the 27, you do see High Priest Elderfoot standing not super near the caravan, kind of a little bit off to the side with a few of the other clerics that have come along with you.
So immediately, okay, she immediately like jumps off of the caravan and like pushes through the crowd towards him and like gets right up in his face. Open it!
He begins to walk over to it. He goes, door! I'm High Priest Elderfoot of the Church of Lythertida. I have full ability. Open! And just flashes red. And you see just kind of like this air of confidence, this pride just kind of deflate out of Elderfoot. What?
Good line that makes me feel a little bit better.
The engineer, where is she?
She went back to the church.
What?
She said that she wanted to make sure the enforcers could come out. The dragon was attacking. She said that it didn't matter and she was going to bring them out and...
We need to go back.
No.
How else do we get out?
Stay here. I will work on it. Or stay here. You stay here and work on it. I'm faster than all of you. I will go get her.
What if it's not safe? Only one of them?
I'll be fine. And then I'm just gonna start full dash heading back towards the church.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
Will he really be fine?
I really don't feel like it. I don't like this idea at all.
Scree, you could probably catch up. That is a psychotic combination, though.
Oh, yeah.
Does he turn this cart around?
Might be faster if we run.
Well, horse is pretty fast now, isn't he?
I'm pretty fast, yeah.
We should all go.
I'm all
right,
loosened
Zola?
up.
We should all go.
We do not leave someone to fix something on their own. She parts the crowd. Everybody away! Everybody away! We're coming through. You all need to stay here in this like the field area because there were fields on the inside of Two Hills next to.
Keep trying to stand in front of the door. Each gnome taking down.
Yeah.
One of you's got to be the right freaking key.
One of you.
Fizzle, turn this cart around and whip horse as fast and hard as you can. Horsey, it's time to run.
Let's do it. He like takes the reins and like full mastery, him and horse just on the same page, just like full on like turn the cart and just like almost like flips over, but he just keeps it. And you guys all follow the form of Ramsey.
This cart is fast and furious.
It's almost too fast and too furious.
Does it have 2 hills drift?
Okay. So anyway.
Well, it's because we're family, right?
And one recently died.
And some of the party did, in fact, just go their separate ways.
Not for long.
Wow, did we just make like D&D Fast and Furious?
I sure the fuck hope not. Alrighty. So you all, on the carriage ride over, begin to head back into Two Hills. And as you do, the smell of blood and iron, sulfur, grows stronger and stronger. It is getting hot in Two Hills. You wipe sweat from your face as your ears ring, and you look upon a large church located in the middle of a small campus, entirely empty. With your passive perception, Sola, as you ride through these empty buildings, you see just a glimmer of a shadow in one of them and up in the window. You look up, you think you see this figure for half a second, and it's gone.
They're watching us. As we're driving, can Sola cast something?
Mm-hmm.
Have they caught up to me? Probably.
They moved quick.
Yeah.
It's not, yeah.
Horsey's fast.
I just, yeah.
Work is fast.
Passing by.
Sola's
Never catch me!
gonna cast motivational speech
Ooh.
as we go at third level.
Mm.
So everybody gets 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Me too.
Yes.
Oh, thanks, new friend.
And that'll be me too. 10 HP.
The way with words is so motivational.
This came too late, everybody, I'm afraid. I should have done this sooner. But we owe it to Eon to finish this job.
Oh, there's more we will do. But this is a start.
So in addition to your 5 temporary hit points, for the duration, each affected creature gains hit points and advantage on wisdom saving throws while you have the hit points.
Oh.
And if you're hit by if affected creature is hit by an attack, it has advantage on the next attack roll it makes.
Oh, shit!
So once you get hit, you have advantage on your next attack roll.
Nice.
Okay. Okay.
This makes sense in context.
Okay. Amazing. So you all take this, well, some of you take in these temporary hit points, this feeling of life, this feeling of warmth, of radiance that so easily comes from Sola. So you stare up at this large cathedral, a gold bell, maybe, located at the top, not swinging or making any sound, but just ominously still. But as you get closer, there is just a hint of light coming from inside the building. Red and pulsating every few seconds.
Above board, would we have had time for a short rest through the speech and such?
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
Oh, that's really,
It's really kind. I'll
that's
give it to
great
you.
for me.
Everything considered, I'll give maybe 1 with everything.
Yeah, no, that redoes a lot for me.
Me too.
I know.
I know.
Some fun stuff.
Sola. Beautiful name. I think I had Nat Sola once. Anyway, you seem to know this place quite a lot. What kind of fuckery flying flea bags are we expecting up there?
Yeah, well, and sorry, your name, when you said it, you sneezed. What was it actually?
Ishif.
Right, bless you. What's your name, lass?
E-shift, darling.
Sorry, it's hay fever season. What's your name?
Are you familiar with reading?
Yes, very.
Do you know the letter E?
Yes.
It starts with an E,
Okay.
ends with a shift.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
Me too. But, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. I get that a lot. It's a family name, really. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Off to a good start, aren't we? What were you asking?
I like people better if they don't know my name anyway.
Okay. So, something about flying. Yes, the draconids. Dragons
mostly,
flying from above.
Where are we going? What is going to be there?
Right.
And
Well.
what can I light on fire?
Yes. Well, we saw something. I mean, that dead thing as well.
How about this? I'll clear this up. We're going to the church. We're going to be fighting probably a few demons. And burn whatever the fuck you please at the moment.
And dragons.
Right. We
one
did
dead.
face one of those.
They typically don't come in groups, but
What
who knows?
What kind was your dragon?
It was
Black.
black.
Grim Spitter.
I see. Well, there's no time to waste. I think we better hurry on.
Let us go.
Right.
How close are we to, we're in the courtyard in the campus there for the church?
Yes. Pretty close within 30 feet of the main doors leading into the church.
Can I catch any kind of whiff of where this engineer is? Or is it just the fiend?
Oh, fiend is all you smell
Okay.
right now. There is no distinction.
Can Fitzgerald stay here with the horse?
Actually,
That would be for the best. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get ready to go real quick.
And Fizzle, if you need to run, do not hesitate.
No, I think no one else needs to be lost today. We will stay.
not that hard.
Yeah, I know.
You're looking really good in front of your summer.
Your
Sola.
So no.
I owe you an apology, truly. But we'll get to that at a later time.
Don't need apologies, just don't screw me over and die, and then I will die, because let's be honest, this, and he points to the armor, keeps me alive. I can't actually do much in it.
I don't know, did you bring that ball that... Never mind.
No, I did not bring the gigantic electromagnetic sphere transfer from my basement with me. It's very large.
What now?
All right, shall we?
Yes,
Maybe
let's
another
go.
time.
Just,
I'll explain it later.
You are fun.
Ishif really...
Don't make her go first. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's all head inside.
Okay.
Carefully.
You enter in to the cathedral. And inside, you see exactly what is causing this red flashing light. In the center of the room, a small statue raised to Lyther about 5 feet tall. You can see this statue is covered in red. Sticky, haphazardly. Not a full coat by any means, but some near the eyes, some near the heart. And as you look down, you can see where this blood is coming from. 5 small rivers of blood that all seem to be colliding at the center of this base of the statue. Where you can see all of these small red symbols, magical and arcane in nature, around its side have been etched in. And beside this statue, you see a figure. Turning a small, gnomish woman, short brown hair, who looks to you all familiar. I don't think you're here for sermon. Which means you're here for the fun. I'm not much of a inventor. But there are certain things with blood that are so appealing. And this place is so rich in blood. I wish I could spill more, but we are running out of time. You see the flashing, this red marks on the statue's eyes beginning to flash as the statue's head just shifts, breaks a little bit. See, when that is gone, and it almost will be, there's no boundaries. This place becomes Baldur's Gate 2.0. You have the chance to leave right now. I won't say anything.
I walk over to Sola. Take the red cloak off of her. Fold it. Hand it to her. I don't need my humanity for this. And as I turn around and head straight for her.
She begins to laugh, this hearty, high-pitched laugh that turns into a cackle, an almost dog-like jarling, as this wolfish face comes out of what was this gnome. She goes, "Let's play." Can I get everybody to roll initiative?
Do we have any advantage or anything on this?
Not from the motivational speech, no. Everybody else would still have their extra d8s. Who had them before, I imagine?
I think you had
Everyone except for Dork, who is not here, I think.
Yeah. He's in the sky
Oh,
currently.
you can add a D.
But he's here first. He's here for a certain reason.
You can add a d8 to your initiative.
Yeah.
Great.
You can also add a D8?
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
not
were here.
not you.
Yeah.
20 to 25?
23! With
Hold
a nat
on.
20. With a nat 20.
32.
With another nat.
Whoa! What the fuck, guys?
That's 8 on the D8 plus 4.
What the fuck?
We're ready to go! Let's do this!
That's fucking insane.
Alright.
Wow. Okay. 20 to 20. Did I say that already? Yeah. 15 to 20?
19.
19.
I wanted to
Scream.
go
Oh,
I had
16.
an idea.
16 Scree?
So also.
can it work
16.
backwards?
Okay, Scree's gonna go first.
Yeah. You were what, 26?
I was at 23.
23?
Halter.
Okay, so,
It
alright.
depends what you do first. It's up to you. Whatever you do first.
Okay.
Sorry, you were also
32.
32. Okay.
Alright. So, in front of you guys, say 50 feet. This is a pretty large church. in the middle of this area where the statue is, and this creature now stands beside it. You see, as Ramsey transforms, they both transform into their more wolfish appearances. This creature just leans back and howls. And in response, you hear screams back. So you get closer and closer. First up in initiative, Ramsey.
As full 40 feet of movement.
Yes, sir.
And I'm going to leap at the end of it in the air towards
Yes, sir.
her with another 10 feet.
Let's do it.
In the air, bonus action. I will. Yeah, just claw along the backside of the neck, and it's just flaming, and I'm just going to come down and start making 2 attacks.
Alrighty.
Don't fuck me.
Eee. Rough.
That's better. That's 28 to hit.
Hits.
On that one, so that's one of these, which is, so that's 5 plus 7, which is 12 points of slashing damage and 6 points of fire damage for the second attack. And then, you know what? That's all I can do this. No, I can't. I know. I need a bonus action.
Right.
What was the total for that damage, sorry?
It was 11 in total.
11? Okay.
Yeah. And then...
You said 12. You said 5 plus 7.
Yeah, it's 5 slash. Or,
Oh.
sorry, 5. Sorry, that's. No, I'm just looking at the die.
Yeah.
5, 7, that's 12 points of slashing damage and 6 points of fire damage.
Okay. You see as you, like, rip into this person, the slashing damage seems to go around pretty well. Fire damage, not as much.
Okay.
Not as much.
That's cool.
Still takes some of the damage. You see the cerned. You hear the...
Other damage.
Yeah.
There's like another type of damage I can do. Like, surely.
The smell of seared fur does come across, so you do damage with it, but just a little less.
Yeah.
Where's my D20?
We put it aside.
Yeah, it's out of my reach. I need it to throw.
He's gonna pull some, like, Jedi
Anyway.
shit. Bump, it's in his head. Oh, God.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Ramsey.
That's
Anything
it.
from your turn?
No, movements, the bonus
Bonus
action. Yeah,
Okay,
that was it.
awesome. Next up, Ishif with Rainier on deck.
So how far would
50.
I be? 50 feet?
50 feet, yeah.
50. Okay.
Okay, I'll move up about 15. Well, just to make it easy, I'll move up 20 feet. Just
Okay.
to get,
Within 30?
No! I'm gonna move 10 feet and I'll be within 40. I don't want to be within there 30 feet.
Yeah. You guys all hear the sound.
Like, that's okay.
As Ishif jumps off, you guys all hear just this really heavy clunk of metallic armor from underneath their hood. You're not really sure what's going on there. But
Yeah, motherfuckers. So she starts going forward and she's like really excited. And she's going to cast like a firebolt right at the enemy. And at the last second is like, no, not a good idea. And a fire shoots out and hits the enemy. And I'm attempting to cast slow.
oh, okay.
So it's a wisdom 18.
Okay, all right.
Neat.
So
Is slow an area of effect also?
it is.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Because you could aim it such that you would make sure you didn't hit Ramsey.
I am
He's right on it.
top, but
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I don't know. I have advantage
I'm
on
not-
wisdom save.
It's true. You
Very
have advantage on wisdom saves.
Well in control of myself.
absolutely. Love this character. Okay, so that's going to be wisdom. That is a 16.
Fails.
All right.
Alright.
So it is a 40-foot cube. I'm so sorry.
It's huge. That is
Yeah.
gigantic.
Wow.
Yeah. So
But
she
that's-
goes to blow it up, and at the last second is like, no, wait, and instead the fire. It's almost like a spectral fire energy, and it goes out, and it just like like around everything.
Nice.
Can you choose who you hit with slow? I think you can. I do think that's a thing. Sorry, hate to like
No.
pause things in the middle of
If not, I failed.
Right.
You alter time around up to 6 creatures of your choice. So you can literally
6
just
creatures
choose.
of my choice?
Yeah.
Okay, then
First
I
sentence.
would, because she's shaping it as it's going, and she's
Yeah.
like, just fuck you in particular.
It starts off as this like large area of effect
Yeah.
that you see all the ethereal fire just immediately converge around this wolf-like creature. Just-
And you observe her go like, ha, oh, ah, oh, okay.
Perfect. Anything for your bonus action?
No.
Alrighty. So everyone, just so you know, basically 20 feet away from this main area of combat is slowed, but I guess it doesn't. You choose the creature, so it doesn't really.
It doesn't actually say that in just the description here, but
Yeah,
whenever
it's
Yeah.
like you choose, and then it's like, is it the area?
I think it then only hits the creature, not
It's
the
at
area.
that point, yeah.
Okay.
There's no area of
Okay.
effect afterwards.
Cool. I may look that up later, but I'm cool with running it like that for now. All right, that's the end of your turn, Ishif.
Yes, it is.
Amazing.
Thank you, dear.
Next up is Rhaenyra with Scree on deck.
So slow, like what does that do to this?
Nothing. I mean, it just
Reduces their movement.
They can't move, and they can only take
one
Speed.
an
action.
action,
Speed.
reaction, or bonus action.
Oh, they can't move
Speed
at all.
is halved.
Yeah.
AC is down.
Yeah.
Dexterity saves is down. Can't use reactions, and it can only use an action or a bonus action.
Mhm. Very good.
Okay.
So basically, there's just like fire burning all over its skin, and
Oh,
it's simultaneously
okay.
going like this while trying to do other things.
Second, just because we don't have like a map, like
Yeah.
what are you grappled with
I'm
them or
40.
what are you doing?
I'm not grappled, but I'm in melee with them. Trading shots. as soon as
50
they
feet
try.
away from you.
You're in melee?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, different plan. But I'm 50 feet away?
Yes.
So, okay, that's fine. I'm still gonna move forward. I'll do my full 30, so I'm not within that 20 feet
Sure.
as you had said.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. doesn't matter.
So you slowed it. They can only do a reaction and whatnot, but you're in melee.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and cast command, and if it succeeds, I'm gonna do grovel.
Okay. So you turn to this creature, grovel escaping your lips as the magic comes through. Ooh,
Wisdom?
That's going to be pretty high. That's going to be 25.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Fails. Shoot. Okay. I tried Ramsey.
No.
But
Bleh.
I'm like really out of spells. I ain't got a lot to start with.
Mm-hmm.
But bonus action, Stanley will come and help though.
Yeah.
Let's go. Awesome.
Stanley's still in his painter's outfit.
Stanley rolled a 22.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Yeah. What does Stanley look
Yeah.
like as he
Stanley.
hits?
So Stanley is still mourning like Rhaenyra is, so he's in tribute to Eon. So he's got kind of like her goggles on.
Oh.
That's what he's gonna have. Because aside from what Eon wears, I don't think Stanley could wear what she wears. He can't have like a spider on him. Not really.
Horns.
As
Yeah,
a
he has horns.
He could be a spider.
Yeah, he's got horns and the goggles, so he looks like Eon.
it was a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
As a reaction.
She has no reaction.
Oh yeah, that's right, because of the slow. Cool, we're good. Roll damage.
10 points of force damage.
Awesome. 10 points of
You're
force.
slow.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Rhaenyra?
Yeah.
Okay. Scree, you're up next.
Is there like I haven't been in a
Yeah.
lot of churches, but
Sure.
is there like
Like a candle, like a.
like pews up there above?
Is it second
like
level?
A second, yeah.
No, it's more of like a one level with a large pew area and then like a really high ceiling. And you can see like different murals and paintings, large glass windows along the side. That's more so the purpose of the height of it.
Got you.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the people coming after the thing howled.
Oh.
All we need to do is kill it, and then we can flee.
Okay, fair enough. Scree.
They're not here yet.
Scree will charge towards the creature.
Okay, yeah.
I have 30 feet of movement, so I'll get.
This humanoid wolf-like
So you're right beside
creature
me.
looks up at
Yeah.
you like,
I'll just throw one of my daggers.
okay. Roll 2 hits.
Ooh, that was a 1. So that's a 12 to hit.
Do you have inspiration?
Okay, I have an inspiration. I will use it. That's a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
Worth it! Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Yeah.
And then I'm beside Renera as well. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
so
And I'm
that's
beating the brakes off of it at the moment, so
that.
get her done.
so 9 plus 18.
27.
So that's 27 points of damage.
Damn. Nice hit, Scree.
Screaming.
7 points of damage. As you just... what do you aim for on this wolf? This wolf guy.
I'm gonna aim for its eye.
Its eyes, yeah. And like the dagger flies through the air, and like you just see a flash of blood splurt out as it passes through, and then disappears back into your satchel. He goes, ah, looking over at you. Is that the end of your turn?
And then I'm going to hide behind Renera.
2 attacks.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna attack.
Yeah, with your bonus action. Bonus action attack. Yeah,
25 to hit.
hits.
Beauty. That's 8 points of damage.
Ooh, nice. 8 points of damage.
Please.
It's looking rough already.
Beauty. And that'll be it, I think.
Okay, awesome. At the end of your turn, Scree, the screaming getting louder and louder, closer and closer, until you all see and hear this shattering of glass as this figure leaps through one of the murals, or stained glass beside you. You see it just kind of like roll onto the floor until it slowly gets up. This gray-skinned creature before it screams out at you, and you can now see 5 of them bursting through on either side of the room as the wolf goes, let's not fuck around, as she looks to the statue and says, many mouths speak your hunger into the world. Mistress, let mine speak loudest. As a 5-clawed symbol appears on her forehead. And the statue...
The statue's forehead or her forehead?
Her forehead. As the statue's neck just... You can see blood, this stream of it, this almost like a rope around it. You can see it moving this statue, and with every shake and crack of this statue's neck, the ground beneath you shakes. 5 of these creatures are going to run up, use their full movement to essentially run right up to the statue, and are going to attempt to attack it.
Jesus.
Let's see what they can do. That's a hit. That's a hit. Miss. Miss. Hit. You see, as 3 of these creatures in unison begin to collide around the statue, and just in all ways are just trying to rip this head off of it. You can just see them like, absolutely vicious. You can see them like scraping their fingernails off in desperation, trying to get this thing off. That's going to be the end of their turn. Next up is Sola.
So just to be clear, those things are also at the 16 initiative count?
They sure
It sounds
are.
like.
Yeah.
Sorry, is there 5 or 10?
5 currently.
Oh, just 5. Okay.
5
Yeah,
of
okay.
them. Okay.
These husk-like creatures.
Okay. From my sense
Mhm.
of what is going on right now,
Mhm.
is there like magic being worked on this statue? That's what's happening to it, essentially.
Yeah, you can make a Arcana or Religion check.
Okay.
I'll say for free with this one.
Sure. We'll do religion. 14. No guidance uses an action.
14. Yeah, there's definitely something magical happening here.
Sure.
And even just with like what you're feeling from kind of like the magic detaching itself from the planes, it's very strong in this room.
Okay. And how like strong is the statue? Like, is this like a tiny little statue or a really big statue? Or
It's 5 foot tall.
5 feet tall.
So about the size of a person. It's thick marble. Seems to be pretty sturdy.
Okay, but they're attacking it.
Yes.
In the process of destroying it.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. And they are. I'm currently 50 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flame strike.
If only.
Oh,
If only. Boy, 50 feet is far.
For your stubby little legs, yes.
DM question.
Yes.
With my feet
Yeah.
light touched,
Mhm.
as we called it.
Yeah.
Fey touched. I get a use of Misty Step.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
Is that does that use free
Mhm.
use
Mhm.
count as a leveled spell?
No.
Okay.
The first use is free. Anything
First
after
use
that
free.
is
Everything
using your
after
slots.
that is a leveled spell. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So what Sola is going to do then? And so getting the lay of the land again, we don't have a map.
Yep.
The 5 things
You got
are
her.
on the statue,
Yep.
and the wolfy demon is
Kind of beside it, within 5 feet, right on with
pretty
Ramsey.
on top of it though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, here's what Sola's going to do. Sola is going to see these fiends basically like desecrating the statue of Lythertida,
Mhm.
and is just going to like break into a run.
Get him.
And is that bad?
No,
Oh, okay.
I said get him.
Oh, okay. Place it down. Break into a run.
Yeah.
And full movement, 25 feet, halfway there.
Yep.
And with the at the end of that, suddenly she just like the light around her like shifts and she just appears right on top of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
With Misty Step.
You guys see as Sola moves, like her feet aren't moving too quick, but for a half a second, it's like she enters the speed force and becomes light,
Yeah.
and then reappears almost within the same millisecond on the other side, very fast.
Yeah. And immediately upon like landing right beside them, she like gestures and like light all around the room gathers in a huge maelstrom around her, and she has a 4th level solar winds around her.
Oh, technically a 2nd leveled spell, but I will.
Right, but you said
Yeah.
the Misty Step was not a leveled spell because the first one.
Oh, like
What's the
it
use?
still is a leveled spell. It just
Okay,
doesn't use
'cause-
your spell slot.
That was why I was asking.
Oh, I understand. Sorry about that.
Okay.
But yeah, it still counts as a leveled spell,
Okay.
even though it doesn't technically. It's just like a free use of it.
Okay.
Doesn't chew up a spell slot on it.
Yeah.
So okay, that was the whole purpose of asking if it was if it counted. as a
But
level.
honestly, you know what? Make a, let's say for this, I'll say make a wisdom check.
All right.
I'll say we will allow if it's above
Advantage on wisdom.
13.
We do because of the motivational
No.
speech.
Wisdom
Too.
saves.
Oh right, yeah.
Saves.
Yeah.
It's wisdom saves.
Okay. Okay. Wisdom check.
Yeah. As you're in like this heightened energy state.
Focus.
Inspiration.
Yeah. Sure. I'll inspire it. Whoops. Nope. Okay. So then instead,
It was close. Yeah.
Then I can do something else.
Sure, yeah.
Not use that
Yes.
level spell slot.
Yeah.
You think about it real hard.
Like, I wish I could do this.
She even asked God if it would work, and he said it would.
You needed to be more specific with God.
Wait,
Let's ask the stream that. Okay. Instead, she will throw a for whom the bell tolls.
Yeah.
On shit. These things aren't damaged.
Do
She
it on the
is-
prey one.
Yeah, on the wolfy thing.
Okay, on the wolfy thing. And
Yeah.
it has to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save 17.
17, okay. Yeah, 20.
All right. Then Zola just will stay there.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Okay. That will lead us up to the Arcanoloth's turn.
The who and a what now?
What?
The Arcanoloth is going to begin casting a spell. Not sure which one, as it has to basically take 2 actions to cast it. Let's see if it succeeds on a wisdom save at the end of its turn.
It's slow, can only take an action.
And sorry, what?
It's slowed.
Yeah.
And can only take.
1 action, and it did to
Oh,
cast a
okay.
spell.
Oh, okay.
Not sure what you mean.
Well, you said it was you had to do 2 actions for the spell.
Yeah, because of the slow spell.
Oh, okay. I
It
see.
starts this turn. It'll have to be 2 turns to cast it.
Okay.
It's the way the way to when it works. Wisdom, 21. I think that passes
It'd be slow.
the slow save.
Oh, the trying. Yeah.
I don't really know how slow works. I'm just going to read this. If a creature attempts to cast a spell
At the end of its
cast it
at the end of
one
its
action-
turn, it makes a wisdom save
Yeah.
to succeed,
Okay.
or not. It succeeded.
Okay.
21.
So next turn, it will not be slowed.
Okay.
It did spend its whole action casting a spell,
Okay.
which could not be cast. So basically, gets one
Saved it.
one turn off.
Yeah.
So very good on you.
Excellent.
Could have been worse for it. Okay.
We are learning. Thank you.
Yeah. With that, that'll be the end of its turn. Leading to the top of the round. Ramsey, you're up.
Okay.
E-shift on deck.
Yeah. We're gonna bring out the Eldritch Claw as well as a bonus action. So,
Alright.
these two, that one. 22 to hit.
Hits.
First one. That's 13 points of slashing damage,
Mhm.
1 point of fire damage, and 6 points of force damage.
Okay. Nice.
Second attack. That's 21 to hit.
Nice.
That is. 8 points of slashing damage, 5 points of fire damage, and 6 points of force damage.
Nice. Awesome. You just unleash this humanoid wolf looking up at you as like 2 claws and a bite within a half a second occur, and you just see like its whole body like twist from the attacks as it like spins back around, like holding on to itself. Is that the end of your turn, Ramsey?
Yes.
All right, Ishif, you're up.
So, just a ruling from you.
Mm-hmm.
Can a cantrip be twinned?
Yep.
It can be.
Yeah.
And it's just like a 1 sorcery point?
Yep, 1 sorcery point. Yep.
Okay. In that case, what she's going to do is, the 1-trick pony thing. So she's gonna fire bolts up at these creatures that are attacking.
Mm-hmm.
And if there are any that look like they're attacking a particularly vulnerable point, she would focus on that
Okay.
and attack 2 of them
Okay, sure.
with fire bolts, which will hopefully be something good.
Yeah.
That's a 23 to hit.
Hits.
Excellent. And That's
Still with the tiny fuckers.
so with the tiny fuckers. I still roll equally as tiny bad. So on 2d10,
Mm-hmm.
that is 7 points of fire damage.
On one.
Do I roll again?
Yeah.
Second one?
And the second one.
Slightly better for 11 points of fire damage.
Okay, nice.
And I'm just kind of curious how much that seems to affect them. Not very much, right?
I mean, it seemed to do damage and they react to the fire. They kind of like shirk away from it. You can see the singe marks on their gray skin. But they are of one mind right now.
Yeah, they're really focused on that. All right. Okay, so she goes, fuck. And that'll end my turn.
Do sorcerers get extra damage to this?
The Arcanoloth looks over at you, Ishif, and just goes, "Oh good, another elf for my collection." And you see, like, some of these creatures attacking the statue have pointed ears. Next up is going to be Rhaenyra with Scree on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action first with Divine Favor, so that's just a 1d4 for my hits.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my movement now to go, I guess, on the other side
Yeah, absolutely.
of this lady.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll to hit with my axe.
Go for it.
Would
First,
it be advantage?
No, I'm not doing flanking.
I didn't. Yeah.
That's fine.
That one is the first one is a 4. Yeah, I haven't got hit yet. So a 14. Sorry for the first one.
Miss, unfortunately. Second?
Second one will be a natural 20 for a 29.
Yeah. There we go.
I think this automatically goes to a crit because it's highlighted blue.
Yours? It should, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I think so.
You do have the option
Okay,
to.
I'm out of some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
First level spell slot?
I might actually.
If you have any, you can. Like, so go.
If I use like the first spell slots.
Go to your.
No, I do have first spell slots. I
Yeah,
think,
you
too.
can do it then, and then you
Still.
can also crit those.
And those would be critted.
Oh, yeah, right. Because it won't be as bad as the last time.
Big
but
ol'
it's...
smart.
Yeah. So hold on. Okay, so this one will
Big
be.
bada boom.
Yeah, you do.
Big bada boom.
Yeah, let's get a calculator up here. So that's first 19 plus. I'll do
Ooh.
one spell slot over here.
2d8 doubled.
2d8 doubled. Thank you.
Is it a fiend?
Yep, so actually
3d8 doubled.
3d8 doubled.
So whatever that number is times 2.
Yeah.
So 14 times 2, so plus 28. So 19 plus 28 plus 1d4 for the radiant damage. So that's 47 right now. And then the d4 is not going to be much extra, but the d4 will be a 1 radiant damage.
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Yay!
While Stanley's flying above, dressed
Sure
like
is.
Eon.
Oh.
That hurts.
And like she's still heavily mourning, and it isn't gonna say anything, but Stanley, he's gonna speak in like the kind of like Donald Duck kind of like wah 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 wah, yeah, like that. And he's saying essentially duck language like this one's for Eon because Rhaenyra doesn't have the strength to say it herself right now. And because the statue is like twisting its like head off, Rhaenyra's gonna go for her signature and go like straight to decapitate her.
And you do. This wolfish head flying through the air, shocked, open jaw, as it lands on the ground and begins to melt away.
Can I, with the body, if I have time, totally up to you, just try and collect a small sample of the blood from it?
Maybe. Not right now, though.
Okay.
I have to see on your turn.
It's still,
Okay.
still in my axe.
Yeah, still on your ass. Alright, for now. But yeah, you take this one out. Anything else for your turn?
So sorry, are those things still
Oh, yes,
on
they are.
the statue?
Yeah, they are.
So when I reduce anything to another hit point, I have
Yeah.
one more
Yeah.
like attack.
With your
Yes.
bonus action, yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Hit whichever.
Yeah, hit the
One.
one.
You have 2 attacks, and then your
No, I
bonus-
failed my first one.
Oh, did you?
The second
Oh,
one
okay,
was a
sorry,
crit,
sorry.
and then because I reduced it to
Then-
0, I have
so-
another hit.
Do you want to hit someone who hasn't been hit or someone who has?
Someone who hasn't.
Okay.
Sure,
Right.
because we're all kind of there.
Okay. Roll some damage.
There we go.
Or roll
28 to hit.
Yeah, hits.
Nice.
Hits.
That is 16 points of damage.
16 points. Okay, nice.
Why does she look so angry?
Please tell me somebody else is hearing this.
So, next up then is
No.
Scree. Sola on
Danny's
deck.
talking.
You are my horse.
Scree will just
Camel.
follow Rhaenyra.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
Bop, 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 bop.
I'm just like killing these things. Scree's
Yeah.
just like right behind me. I'm just,
Nice wing.
yeah. And
Riding
then
on Rhaenyra's back.
I'll start attacking the things too.
Yeah, just one that's been hit already, or one beside Rhaenyra.
Yeah, the one beside Rhaenyra.
All right, road hit.
That was a 26.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
Get it.
So 10 plus 15, 25.
One of them immediately
Six.
just nothing left as two
Yeah.
daggers like completely separate the neck from the shoulder blades, and gone.
And then with my second attack, I'll just attack like the one beside it.
Sure, yeah.
I'll just keep going.
Go for it.
Ooh, that was a 1. 12. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
The highs and the lows.
Not quite a hit,
I keep-
unfortunately.
Keep getting 1s.
That close. All right, is that the end of your turn, Scree?
Yeah.
Close it, reopen it, reset it.
All right. So at the end of Scree's turn, there are a cacophony of screaming from outside the church that just
great.
continues to get louder as 5 more of these hollowed out creatures jump into the church and begin to run up to this statue. So the whole group of now 9 of them are going to roll. I'm going to just do this real quick to make it easy.
Could they hypothetically run past me in there?
You guys are like right on the statue. I wouldn't give you attacks of opportunity for this.
Would
Maybe if they were
run past
leaving.
Me?
Like you're also kind of right on the
Okay,
statue.
I should know where
Yeah.
in relation to.
Yeah, like you're all within 5 feet kind of thing.
Gotcha.
What's going on? Okay.
Would they run past Sola or Isha? Or by that matter,
Run
did
past
they
me.
did they run past
Yes.
Doric in the street?
One way to find
Fizzle
out.
on the way to his mom's house. Like, Fizzle.
Yeah, did they run past Fizzle? Fuck her, do something, Jesus! I'll throw you back in the pool.
Oh no.
It's a lot of.
How tall is
He's shaking his. He doesn't look at it.
That was like I rolled 15 and above for every one of those.
Oh shit.
So yeah, we're gonna see what happens here. I'm just kidding.
If not, I can.
6, 8.
I'm gonna see what the statue looks like.
Sounds like a lot of dice.
Yeah.
And I see the grimacing face.
So with that round, you guys now see this statue as all like this horde just completely covers it. You can barely see the statue, just pieces of marble being torn off, and the ground below you getting very shaky. You get the chance that this is probably your last chance to make a change here. Okay. That's going to be the end of the Husk's turn. Next up is Sola.
Do I hear yet more of these things outside the church? Like, are they coming and coming and coming?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So natural
So
roll.
natural.
It's very hard to hear much of anything at the moment. These things are loud. There's 10 of them within 5 feet of you.
14.
14. You pause and you focus in, and you are just hearing screaming from in front of you.
There are currently 9 of them,
Yeah. 2 of which damaged.
2 of which are damaged. And we killed
1.
Killing the lady would do something.
Well, it might have.
It worse.
Do we feel like we have to run? Fuck.
How important is the statue to you?
How important is this statue to me?
It's a statue of Lyther Tida. It's a
But it's just like a...
It's not like an entirely impressive piece, but it is a
it's just a
publicly
figure.
available statue.
We didn't come here to protect the statue.
In
We
this
came here to
cathedral.
rescue. We'll find the engineer lady to get us the heck out of here.
Yeah,
And we
and
just killed her.
We killed her.
Yeah,
Was-
she was possessed. Yeah.
that and to confirm,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
engineer lady did turn into the thing that we
Correct.
killed.
Correct, yes.
Okay. This is only a statue, you guys.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just stone. This isn't Lyther Tida.
No, it is. You heard what she said. She said this is the last thing. If this crumbles, this becomes a new Baldur's Gate. This becomes
We're
where
already
the
there.
demons and the devils come through.
Gotcha. Okay.
What's it gonna be, Sola?
Fuck it then. We have to try. There is magic affecting this statue.
Yes.
Soul's gonna try to dispel magic.
Going to end
Um,
the protection.
No, I'm ending the spell affecting the statue. Hold on. Is it the statue's not being protected? Is it? I'm ending the.
Because she was casting something on it.
Yeah.
Damn that medicated pigeon.
Cool. She was casting something to damage it. Whatever she was casting was damaging it, and then other things came and swarmed it and kept damaging it.
It does appear like she's trying to destroy the statue.
The magic on it is the guard to the gate to the maybe the hells or something. So
Oh, is that true? I didn't catch that. If that is the case.
That would be kind of what, yeah.
listen to your resident
What you're
demon
feeling.
expert.
What you feeling?
They're dead.
That's true. I don't know anything.
Well, then this is all we've got. We need to try. Solo will instead cast 4th level Solar Winds.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And this time, all the light comes and swirls around.
Fuck yeah!
And
Woo.
when or if the fiends get to go again, they'll
Mhm.
have to make a wisdom save to see whether they get incinerated first.
Awesome. Love it. Okay.
No. Shit. She'll also do a lightsaber 2nd level with bonus action. And I will.
2-leveled spells.
Oh, it is. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never
So
mind.
nothing
Never
left
mind.
from there, but you do get the solar
mind.
winds off,
Yeah.
which
Silly. I'm just.
begins to just entirely encompass the area, fully illuminating this mass of gray bodies around this statue. Next up, Ramsey.
Oh, it is me, isn't it? I'm just gonna look at Sola. Are we staying or are we going?
We don't have a choice anymore. We need to stay. Kill him. I say
Sorry.
it much less calmly because we're in battle.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to do this to you. But just a claw across your arm. Take the blood. And wall of fire around the statue. Everything facing in.
Oh, yeah, dirty. They have to make a dex save?
Yep.
Immediately, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to roll in 2s because that is a little bit easier. What's the number for it?
16.
Okay. They are not dexterous at all. Wow. Wow, wow, wow! All of them fail.
Great.
3 of which by 1.
They all take 10, 14, 18 points of fire damage.
Sick.
This
18
round.
points. Woo!
Sorry, does the wall like stay?
It's completely around. Yeah, it stays for duration concentration up to a minute.
Yeah.
And so if they stay in it, although
And if they try
last
and
turn
leave
anyway,
it, if they try and
They
leave,
take damage.
They take damage. If they stay in it, they take the damage.
Oh, okay.
Plus your solar wind is on top of that.
right?
They'll take the damage.
Yeah. So
Okay. I was
Awesome.
gonna add a third thing on top.
Awesome,
so.
awesome.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That's the end of your turn,
Kinda
Ramsey.
going
Action. Let me just quickly peek here. Yeah.
Alright. Ishif, you're up with Rhaenyra on deck.
So there are 5 on the statue.
Oh, 9
Nine
on the
There are
statue.
9 on the
They're all on the
statue.
statue.
Yeah.
And
All of
we
which are
still-
burning.
And we have like logical reason to believe that more are coming.
Me?
Oof, duh. Do we protect it? Is there anything we can do about it?
I think we're already committed at this point.
Okay. I will run up my full movement, which I believe should get me within 10 feet of the
Mhm.
statue. How tall is the statue?
5 feet.
The statue is only 5 feet tall?
Currently being... it's on top of a pedestal, which is being swarmed by all of these gray creatures who are attacking it.
Okay. So, Ishif will run up and she'll see what everyone's trying to do and get close to it, and from her, fire will shoot out in a circle and encircle this statue. And she's casting Magic Circle, so any fiends cannot willingly enter the cylinder. And she's casting it at 4th level, which means it's gonna last for 2 hours.
Okay.
How big is it?
It is 10
Sick.
feet by 20 feet tall, so it should capture all of them.
It does.
And then if I can, I will use a quicken spell to make that a bonus action. 'Cause
Okay.
That is a leveled spell
Yep.
action.
And then
as a
use
bonus
your action to...
to use my action to cast
Cantrip?
a cantrip.
Yes. Okay.
And I'm going to just say, I need something else, please, and shoot a different spell
Yeah.
at whichever one looks most damaged.
Okay, sure. Roll 2 hits.
Different spell?
That's a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's
Yeah,
good
that'll fucking hit. Yeah.
And that is simply 7 points of force damage.
And another one passes off of the pedestal, falling to its death.
That'll end her turn, but she will just kind of yell out, "This area is safe. Nothing else can get in. Just get rid of these ones and we can figure out what we're going to do." That'll end her turn.
Right? Rhaenyra, you're up with Scree on deck.
With all this going on between the solar winds and the fire,
Mhm.
breath weapon can still.
Hit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
great.
I don't see why not.
Okay, well, it's like, I don't. There's just a lot happening.
There is.
So like,
As per usual.
Dump it all in now.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So I guess it'll just aim towards all of them on the statue. It's a 13 dex.
Okay. I'm going to roll 3 times for...
I'll roll the damage for you now because if
Please
it's, even if it's a
Yeah.
success.
Fail. All of them fail.
11 then.
Okay. Oh yeah. As you
It's like
just
fire, acid.
this is just your regular breath weapon.
I don't know if I can even
Okay.
hold just one quick
So
sec.
much damage. I kind of like put this
I
on
have it in my wait, where did I put it? I definitely had it.
Lord says he can get me out of this mess. You're
Oh, sorry. No, I can't because we
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
long rested. Yeah.
That's okay. 11 points of damage. None of them fall off, but you can hear the screaming and the smell of burning acid. Not pleasant. A little bit like mustard gas.
A lot of bad stuff happening.
Not good things happening in this circle of fire and magic and acid. That's the end of your turn, Renera.
You've created connection.
You know what? Like Stanley's hanging around anyways. So whichever one has like the most damage, Stanley's gonna go for.
All right, roll the hits.
Flies on in as he on.
He's rolling amazing. 21.
Hits.
Stanley always rolls
Let's
so
go,
good.
Stanley.
Yeah. 9 of force damage.
9 force. Okay.
Yeah, force.
Alrighty. Once again, no one falls, but another good
Hey.
little point of damage from Quackers. Awesome.
Mr. Quackers,
Mr. Quackers.
to you.
Deserve that. So, next up, Scree.
I guess I'll just keep attacking these guys.
Yeah, throw some daggers into the
Yeah.
fire acid cloud.
Yeah.
It's a convection oven.
Yeah.
Roll to hit. With the damage these guys have taken, if you hit, I'm going to call it a kill.
Come
The
on,
first one was a
Trey.
13. So that's
That'll hit.
Oh, that hits.
He's
Oh.
just picking them off in
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Is it, so would Rhaenyra still be beside me?
I didn't move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So 11.
Like I said, these guys are really fucking damaged right now. Any of your attacks will kill.
27.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another one falls.
Bye bye.
Another one.
Disintegrated.
Yeah. And second attack.
I
Was
missed
a-
my first one.
Oh right, yeah. Okay, so that's it. Okay. All right. That's the end of your turn, Scree. See, 2 daggers kind of fly. One bouncing
Well,
off
too
the
high.
skin of one, and
Yeah.
the other finding purchase into the spine of one of these creatures as it falls over.
One was rare, one was well done.
As I won't beat around the bush, guys. With a wall of fire and a magic circle and your solar winds,
About to kick in here.
you guys
'cause they-
watch
and
as
daggers.
this circle of energy just explodes outwards. You see these creatures pounding along the magical circle, trying to get out, the fire inside them burning up as the radiant energy melts them to nothing.
Bye bye.
As you guys watch the final body fall off the statue, this very mangled but still standing statue.
What do we hear?
As you take this second of quiet to listen in, nothing. And then the ground shakes.
The statue is strong. It's still holding.
Still holding.
And your magic
two
circle. We have 2 hours.
How do you think
Two.
so?
Time to go.
Get the fuck out.
Could I make a duplicate of the statue?
You could take some quick sketches, but this is made out of totally marble. You cannot.
Gotcha.
You don't have the material or the time or anything.
Never mind.
Magic Circle isn't a concentration spell, right?
Correct.
Okay. Just had to check.
Somebody misses you.
Yeah. And as you're all in this space just waiting, that's where we're gonna pick up for next week.
Darryl's like, no! And Darryl's like, ah!
See, not playing D&D is painful for us.
Physically hurts us.
What happened?
He like banged his head.
That's my knuckle on the corner.
Oh.
What do you guys think of my extrovert?
She's
I hate you.
So much more to do. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Have a great rest of your night, and hi, hey, hello.